would like to apologize, the video cut off, but as I was saying, so in this next slide, I'd like to talk about what drug testing is in sports and how people go about it. So typically in professional sports, they will do what's called a random drug test, in which they will tell their athletes that they're going to be doing the test, and they will have 24 hours to provide the required specimen, such as blood, urine, or saliva samples. So once these samples are taken, they will be sent to a lab in which the test will be run, and the results from the test will be reported to the governing body of the sport. From there, they will find out if their drug test was positive or negative. So if it was negative, that means that no illegal drugs were found in the sample. If they were positive, then that means that there were illegal drugs found, and they will either ban the athlete or suspend them from the competition, however the sport's rules works. So as I said, each sport is different in how they do drug tests and how often they do them. But for example, here are a couple of sports and how that works. So the National Football League tests each player at least once a season and can test up to 6 times. Same with the NBA, they test at least once and can test up to 6 times a season. The Major League Baseball Association tests each player once a season before the spring training starts. And then the Football Association, or soccer as we like to call it, drug test players randomly. So there's no limit and there's no requirement of how many times they have to test. So in conclusion, I'd like to talk about the 3 main points which show why drug testing in pro sports should be increased. And the first being that it controls health concerns. So an increased drug testing in all of professional sports will allow for more or safer athletes and just keeping them healthier, because performance enhancing drugs have many health risks and side effects that come along with them. Next, it promotes fair play, so it keeps those who are doing those performance enhancing drugs out of the competition, which provides equal competition with no unfair advantages or disadvantages. And lastly, it stops illegal drug use, because at the end of the day, these drugs are illegal and have been banned in the sport, and we want to provide fair play and just follow the law. So this also provides good ideals or positive ideals for younger children and fans, which shows that you need to follow the rules and just keeps everyone safe in general for professional competition. So thanks for listening.